next part of my journey has taken me to Windmill Hill, which I'll be taking a small look into everything that's been going on over the last year and to see just how far this community has come along. Looking from above, we can see all the greenery in and around Windmill Hill, but we can sometimes forget what else surrounds us.
Windmill Hill is the most deprived ward in the borough of Halton. The health outcomes for the population of Windmill Hill are really poor, with people living the lowest life expectancy in the whole of Halton. Child poverty is about 45% of the population. And we really wanted to try and look at some long-term solutions to try and do something different for Windmill Hill. We've been trying to have some focus on Windmill Hill through the big local partnership since 2014 to look at long-term developments that change the outcomes for people, working with a resident-led partnership. Well, Halton came along a couple of years ago now, and it was an ideal opportunity to align both programmes to look at creating change for the area with the most challenges in the borough. And as a result, we agreed to undertake a piece of work to develop a feasibility study to look at what are those assets on Windmill Hill, what is the community of Windmill Hill, and what are the needs, and how could we respond to that? What could we provide that could begin to change some of those outcomes that people experience living on Windmill Hill? During the time we've been developing the feasibility study, and we've had a focus on the community engagement activity, there's been some really amazing groups that have evolved and developed. We've got the snappers that have come out of it, local group of people interested in photography, never done it formally, never come together before. A couple of them got together, that's grown significantly. They're having day trips out, they've been featured in an exhibition at our local art centre, the Brindley. It's been exhibited at Open Eye in Liverpool.
Hi, I'm Margaret Hicks and I'm founder of the Snappers Group, which is an amateur photography group on Windmill Hill. Well, myself and Jackie were both on a project with the Women of Windmill with Irene Bramwell. When I first got the idea, I just drew a circle on paper and put photography in the centre and all the things around the side, what I wanted the group to be about. The project we were involved with was with the Open Eye Gallery in Liverpool and Halton Clinical Commissioning Group, and it was to do with health. Even though we're in social housing, we're really lucky to have such lovely surroundings. So we went out a few times with Gary and Rob, who we were involved with. And then we were to get some work up in the gallery at the Brindley Theatre. And although we only got a few pieces up, I was just so proud to have some work on the wall. I never thought I'd ever have anything like that at my age, sort of work up on a wall in a public place. Earlier on the year, I went to Norton Priory Museum, and I asked would the group be able to eventually have some work on display. I've now got us a table booked at the Christmas craft fair to promote the calendar, and we are in the process of getting the photos together for the second calendar, which is going to be even better. I feel happier in myself that I'm getting out, and I know it's reducing isolation for so many members in the group and giving them something to look forward to. I never thought I'd be achieving what I'm achieving at my age, and I just hope I can carry on and go further.
We've had creative health initiatives that has emerged at Priory View, forming themselves into a CIC, very much looking to the future about community development-led activity and trying to create sustained approaches in the future for the long term for Windmill Hill.
CHI stands for Creative Health Initiatives, and we've been registered as a CIC, so a community interest company, since January this year, 2018. So we wanted to just develop a project that explored creative ways of tackling the health problems on Windmill Hill, and Windmill Hill has got very severe health problems. You know, if you look at the stats for Halton, it comes out the worst on virtually every count, and even within the northwest it's probably one of the worst outcomes for health in the northwest of England and England and Wales. I'm trying to, obviously with the health stuff, it's pretty intangible really, because you're looking at, you know, how do you change things overnight? You can't change things immediately, so you have to take a long-term view of it and say, okay, how can we start doing stuff? How can we turn it around now? I especially believe in the young people trying to get into their age group, so school-age children now, you know, so that their health doesn't deteriorate as fast as maybe their parents' health or even the grandparents' health. It's good to get them engaged, because they are kids who will kind of, you know, fall through the net, and a lot of them have had kind of dealings with the police, or not for serious stuff but petty stuff, and they need a place to go and a place to feel safe and welcomed, and we offer that to them because we don't judge them, we have a bit of a laugh with them, and just for them to come in, even if they come in for 20 minutes, half an hour, have a brew and get off again, you know, that's part of why we're here. Hopefully we might be moving across to Phoenix Park in the near future, and we hope to be running quite a lot of youth provision from that centre there.
It's a place that has a real strong sense of community. It doesn't have a huge turnover in tenants and properties. People value living on Windmill Hill, and it's a community that just needs opportunities to realise its potential, and to be part of that moving forward in the future has been a genuine privilege.